grace.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try it.
Then we've to look by the water. No nooks there where one could hide. Those are our orders.
A beast like that
It's
probably
the games
has
you're
no one
lacking,
to split a
ladies.
bottom.
Aren't we, Lord Curious Trousers?
Our mama told us not to talk to strangers.
But there, just there, we made our acquaintances,
Truly,
did we
To
not?
send a witcher against the beast? It's as if one sought to treat the clap with crabs.
The flavor is strongly peppery, enhanced upon the tongue by clear chocolate and cherry notes.
Then we've to look by the water. No nooks there
Two
where one
of
could
those
hide.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
hammered each other over a dockside hole. Apparently, they argued who would go first.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try it.
What is they call you? Gervant. Drink and be merry.
Smoky accents of marked intensity, adorned with the aromas of an array of gems.
What is they call you? Gervant.
Then we've to look by the water. No nooks there where one could hide. Those are our orders.
Witcher, you, I am sure, are no
Patrolling on an
digger
empty
for the
stomach.
bad stuff.
Oh, dreadful.
Have you noticed all the guard smell in the gardens?
Is something afoot, do you think?
It's a possibility. We must keep a keen eye on them.
Blooded boots, greasy hair, blood on his jacket, what's love?
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
No. Perhaps yes. Oh, I don't know.
Your reputation precedes you.
In olden times, folk would augur from
Is
the
my
manner in
head
which
ever
peacocks pecked at
spinning
grain.
of the last
Don't
night?
you mean hens?
The common folk used hens, perhaps. Nobles augured from peacocks.
In any case, for those who wish to see their fortune, there's more grain over there.
Never thought I'd live to see times like these.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
We shall long bear
Can't
the
believe
scars
it.
of our witches.
Simply can't.
Let us, my lady, roll our strength and all our sweetness up into one ball and tear our pleasures with right strife through the iron gates of life.
Words of such beauty, I am transported.
Let us, my lady, roll our strength and all our up into one ball and tear.
Under Duke Raymond's rule, such trouble.
We shall long bear the scars of that witch's visit.
Unicorns are thought to like music.
But this is no true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Almost had it.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Hold the Philip Zampono of Balhaven.
A fire-eater? Who invited him?
Lost upon Mount Bors's slopes by a she-dragon of our own teeth. Flames do him no harm.
Nonsense. And tasteless to boot. Calm down.
Stay calm. Damn it. Shh. Calm down. Easy now.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is!
Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square.
We were unlucky, that's all.
We must try to grab the next clue.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Unworthy. Entirely inappropriate behavior. A complete collapse of social norms.
Uncle says if I'm bad, he'll give me to the witches.
Never thought I'd live.
What's new,
You
Silver?
can't pull one
Looking for
over on me,
diversion?
Witcher. I can
Appearances
see
deceive, Witcher. Beware. Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What's to be done?
Do you think I don't know? It looked gold to me.
Get back in the boat.
Behold the leopard from faraway Zerrikania. A predator wild, bloodthirsty and ferocious. Beauty and grace embodied in murderous form.
I imagine
like
you've
nothing
been
else.
all over the world,
Splendid
Sir
beast.
Witcher.
So fierce.
dark secrets tales from a fairy tale that Beast of Toussaint.
What the blazes?
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
That's an outrage!
Bad form, sir.
Do something!
Do what exactly? Am I to jump in the water?
Launch an official protest.
The light, it's positively useless. She can't possibly see a thing.
What precisely is that?
An abstract work, gentlemen. The future of art.
Oh!
A beast like that probably has no one to split a bottle with.
But your grace,
No buts.
I wish only...
Forgive my wife, Your Grace. She wished
You
to
look
rinse-
to that spoon thief. Do something. Hmm?
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Let's see. Grown. With ease gives us green, right? And mouse with the head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one where it locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
What the butch?
What was that?
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
And you kill again.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself!
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you,
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry, I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Detlef an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him. before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.